Daoud Kuttab joins us from Amman. Thank you very much, Daoud, for joining us here on TRT World. Tell me, what does this meeting mean for the future of relationship between Israel and Gaza?
Well, you know that the Israelis are refusing to engage in any diplomatic efforts with the Palestinians. So this is the first in almost a decade of an actual minister meeting with the Palestinian leadership. As you noticed, as I noticed on your screen, you have now visuals of that meeting. So it was held in press secrecy, if I can use that word. And I think that's not a coincidence. I think the Israelis want to lower the profile of showing a minister meeting with the Palestinian government because they are against any kind of a negotiations or diplomatic talks. What the Israelis are interested in is to calm the situation, is to make sure that the Palestinian security stays paid and controlling so that they can protect the Israelis. And that's really shameful.
Right. And Daoud, what does the timing of this meeting tell us? I mean, it happened right after Naftali Bennett, the Prime Minister of Israel, returned from his visit to the United States. Do you think there could be some relationship between his visit to the United States and this meeting happening in Ramallah?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The Israeli defense minister had requested approval from the prime minister for this meeting before the trip, and it was not allowed, it was denied. And now it's been allowed. Clearly, there is a relationship. And I think the idea is that they pressure, I wouldn't say pressure, I would say the suggestions from the Americans to improve the situation with the Palestinians to ensure that the Palestinian government stays afloat are the main reasons for this meeting.
Right now, Daoud, recently we have seen some escalation taking place between Israel and Gaza. There were rockets fired from Israel into Gaza just a few days ago. How do you think the situation can be brought under control? I mean, I know it's difficult to answer this question, but what could possibly provide a permanent solution to the problems Israel and Gaza are facing?
Well, the Israelis insist on having their soldiers who were captured during the Israeli brutal attack in Gaza to be returned. The Palestinian Hamas movement said, sure, we'll send them back if you exchange them with prisoners that you hold. And that has been going on for years now. And the Israelis are saying we will not allow quiet in Gaza until our prisoners are returned. The Palestinians are saying, no way, you have to have an exchange. And the Americans are saying you cannot punish the entire Gaza. 2 million people are being punished collectively because the Israelis and Hamas have not reached the exact agreement on the prisoner exchange. That's really shameful. The entire Gaza Strip is under blockade for over 10 years, and the movement of people and goods are blocked up. If the Israelis are really interested in building confidence, they should lift the blockade, allow movement from Gaza and the West Bank. The Oslo Accords say there should be a passageway between Gaza and the West Bank. That should be renewed. But unfortunately, the Israelis are tying everything to the issue of the prisoner exchange, and they are refusing to be cooperative on that issue.
All right, we'll be closely following this story. Daoud Kuttab, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World.